My phone luckily survived a droppage, so yeah. Gonna tuck it up better this time. Had to delete that video. You guys can very clearly see my face. So yeah, let's get started. Izuku gets home that morning. His mother asks, "Where have you been all night?" He says, "Oh, I was staying at a friend's. Sorry I didn't call you." She says, "Okay, wait, who's your friend?" He says, her name's Talon, actually. She's from the UK. She's not from the UK. She's from another country. She goes, "Oh. Huh. Okay. Noted." Izuku, he's tired as crap going throughout the day. So he's wolfing down beasts wolfing down a lot of beasts to keep awake. Shit. So, Izuku is just, he's, I'm gonna go ahead and time skip it to the entrance exam. Izuku, he gets there. He spends a lot of nights outside. Aizawa knows him pretty well at this point. What he's capable of, what kind of weapon he has. And, yeah, he's there. Aizawa notices him. He's like, "Oh crap, this guy's gonna be a hero, isn't he?" So, oh god. Anyways, Izuku, he's chilling, listening to present mic. Annoying ass little kids, man. So, he's chilling, listening to present mic. Present mic, he's explaining the robots. Ida, he's, pops up and says, why haven't you addressed the 0-pointer yet? And Izuku just literally says, "That's because he's getting to a dumbass. Sit your ass down." Now, Ida says, "Sir, there's no need for you to talk like that. This is a school, not whatever street you came from." He says, "Well, we're certainly not at your place, are we?" "No. Sit down." Yeah. Ida, he has one particular eye glowing. It's kind of yellow with a red outline. He only has one eye like that. And, he just sees it. He's like, "Yep, not messing with that guy." Sits down. Present Mike says, "Thank you, young man." Anyways, then he addresses the 0-pointer. "Yeah, you see that shit? Run. Don't fight it. Run." So, they get out to the fields. Bakugo, he was in a different field. He didn't even see Izuku yet. So, Izuku, doors open. They're given the go. And, Izuku, naturally, along with Talon, they both tear right through the robots, clearing the streets and the buildings. And, the kids are like suspecting that they're cheating at first. But they did proper paperwork to have for these two to have only that one specific weapon. So, yeah, they're tearing through the field, racking up points upon points. So Izuku is just flying by. He's taking a break. He's pushing at least 90 villain points. And, well, he sees, Talon's tearing her way, trying to catch up to Izuku. Izuku, well, anyways, the 0-pointer actually pops up. He hears a girl scream. He looks that direction. The Vomit Queen is over there. Anyways, yeah, like in a matter of half a second, he's right on top of her as the foot's coming down. He's literally holding it with the force. Holding the robot still. He says, "You good?" She says, "Yeah, I could use a little help, actually." Uses the force, jets the piece of concrete that's on top of her off. As she crawls out, she's thanking him and she runs off. Izuku, well, that's just a full display of power. He crushes the entire 0-pointer into a 1 meter cube. Like everything. The technology, everything. It's just all condensed into a 1 meter cube. And for the Americans, that's 3 feet and 9-10 inches, somewhere in there. Yes, I know the metric system. Ish. I'm still studying on it, but I got an idea of, what is what. So, Izuku is, the heroes are stunned by how powerful this kid's, what they think to be his telepathy is. Not telepathy, what is it? Not telepathy. Telekinesis. They think this kid has telekinesis. And they're like, he didn't even need the weapon. And then they realized he was using his hands to do so. And then they're speculating, is it really telepathy or is it something completely different? Check if I'm still recording. Okay, I'm still recording. So, yeah. They're speculating that this kid is omega powerful. Hope you guys can't hear that wind. Anyways, yeah, they're speculating that this kid is omega powerful. Checking in on that one girl with a similar weapon. She has the same abilities. With the speed, the strength, the supposed telepathy, the light sword. So after that, they pull these two aside and ask, what are y'all two's powers? What are y'all two's quirks? Izuku says, not quirk. What we're capable of is because of a much higher being. A whole entire another entity itself, known as the Force. She says, Aizawa, he already knows most of this. It's been demonstrated to him hundreds of times. Turns out to be so goddamn real. So, anyways, Nezu was skeptical at first. And, Izuku, proving his skepticism wrong when he literally made everyone bow. He's like, he just waves his hand and says, bow. Everyone bows except Nezu. All Might, Aizawa, Midnight, Present Mike, Power Loader, everyone in that room bowed. Nezu was surprised. Then he goes straight to speculating that it might be mind control. And then Izuku says, is it possible for someone to have two quirks? Well, I mean, other than him. Aizawa, well, not Aizawa, Nezu, he says, wait, how do you know about him? Izuku says, oh, I can actually sense his force power. It's very little, but he's there. I can sense him. I gotta continue Gohan eventually. Gonna watch up on that later. So, Gohan, Izuku, they ask him, what's your name? He says, what I go by or my birth-given name? Nezu says, your birth-given name. He says, oh, that's Izuku Midoriya. The name I prefer to go by is Darth Deku. Sends a chill down a couple of people's spine. So, Izuku, well, he's let go. A week later, everything comes into, Talon and Izuku. Izuku's notifications, shut the fuck up. Their notifications have come into the mail. And, well, fuck. Shut the fuck up. I can't think with you little bastards barking away like that. So, Izuku, he's watching it. All Might says, you have destroyed my record, young one. Welcome to My Hero Academia. And there's also a suit in the box. I fit it to your size. Izuku's like, nice. Izuku, well, he tries it on, fits nice. Nice and movable. And Izuku, well, Darth Talon tries hers on. Izuku, well, he's like, to be honest, you look kind of cute in that dress. She says, keep talking, I'll force choke you. He says, oh yes, mommy. She gets flustered up and she's like, why did you say that? He says, I don't know. Why'd you even put that dress on? She's like, all embarrassed and shit. Izuku's getting a hell of a laugh out of it. As this time skip to the day UA begins. Anyways, he gets to class. He actually comes in behind Bakugo. Izuku could sense his energy. That he's in class 1A. Izuku and Talon, of course, are in class 1A. Bakugo, well, he says, as he enters the doorway, he says, Bakugo, look. Bakugo looks his direction and says, what the hell do you... Deku? Ha! Deku, I can't believe it's you! Oh, what'd you do? Get a quirk all of a sudden? He says, not exactly. But I have exhibited some form of power. He says, oh, you got power now. Prove it. Izuku lifts him up out of the chair as he walks in the doorway. He's holding him, force choking him. Izuku's just semi-smiling, sociopathic smile, kind of, while emotionally dead at the same time. You know, Bakugo, his legs are kicking. You know, he's grabbing at his neck, trying to pull whatever's there away, but there's nothing to pull away. He has him there for like the next 10 seconds. Let's go. Plops down on his desk, breathing hard. He says, "See, Bakugo, I have the power now." Bakugo, he gets up after catching his breath, he gets up, throws an explosion at Deku. He force stops it. Like, it stops dead right there. And it just dissipates. And he just pushes him up against a wall. He's got the force, you know, around his neck. He can't go anywhere, but it's not exactly choking him out. You know, Izuku comes up, he says, "See, Bakugo, I have the power here. No matter what you do or what you try, you're never going to amount to me. And, well, I just want to show this off to you anyways." He pulls out his lightsaber and says, "You see this cylinder-looking thing here? Yeah. I made this. You want to see what it does?" He says, "I bet it probably does nothing." As he ignites it, the classic lightsaber roar goes off. He says, "I call it a lightsaber. You see the blade? That's literal fucking light. Hot enough to cut you in half with one swipe. So, if you really want to test me, Bakugo, well, I'll be happy to chop you in half." You know, as he you know, puts his lightsaber back, unignites it, puts it back, sits down at his desk. Darth Talon, well, she's just chilling at his side. Bakugo is overtly jealous. Not only is he super powerful, but he's got a hot girl next to him.